When did we even tell each other Happy New Year, Happy New Year? Welcome to 2025. And now we are in the month of September already, the first Ember month in the year 2025. Am I not supposed to be grateful to God for making you and I to see today? Of course, I am super elated. Good afternoon and welcome to #Trending. This month of September will bring nothing that will make us cry, nothing that will make us shed tears. It's not going to hurt us. But the month of September will make us to laugh, will make us to continuously be joyful. And the things that we have not yet accomplished this year, which we had mapped out to do this year, gradually the year actually is coming to an end. And let's just keep our fingers crossed and do what we ought to do on our human part, and God we will definitely do his as God. My name is Ofonono Joseph, and on this platform, we bring you up to date, up to speed with everything that's trending on the socials to your doorstep, to your viewing pleasure. And today, the 1st of September, my countenance is changing, because if you've been following us, you will know that we've been bringing you up to speed and up to date with occurrences as it has to do with Dangote truck accident with Fina's sister. And there has been a lot of back and forth, a lot of dragging, a lot of, blame games and all of that with Fina's sister that has been bedridden in the hospital in Edo State and later transferred to a hospital in Lagos State. And there has been plans, of course, with the Dangote group of companies and Fina, as well as her legal representatives. They have been trying to put things in order so that they could fly her sister abroad. But unfortunately, the sister has passed away. That is Ruth Otabo, that has been bedridden. She has finally passed away. And this is a very sad incident. This is painful, this is hurting, and majority of people, even as she has passed away, are coming out to push blames. This is the person that caused the death, this is the person that did this. A lot of blogs, a lot of social media influencers, celebrities, they have carried it all over the blogs, all over the social media. And I must say that this is a very painful thing, and nobody is actually talking about the cyclist that carried Ruth that time that they had the accident. Everybody's just concentrating on Ruth, but now she has passed away. This is the Ruth we are talking about. But Very Dark Man, that actually spearheaded the whole of this incident so that justice will be served, has come out to say that everybody is now carrying rest in peace. Blogs and meaning Nigerians have come out to say rest in peace, pushing blames and all. But where were they when the accident actually happened and they needed a voice to speak up for that lady? Where were they? And now they're coming to say rest in peace. Let's listen to Very Dark Man, Martin Soshi.
I saw it on the blog. It's on a lot of blogs. It's all over Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. People are reposting, people are sharing. The comment section on the blogs have increased. A lot of people are lending their voice now to write RIP. But when we needed all those voices, when we needed the bloggers to create an awareness, to pressure Dangote to do the right thing, when that girl was still alive, 19 whole days, and that girl spent for hospital, 19 days. 19 days. Everybody felt like that news was not going to give them engagement. The bloggers refused to post. All of you that are commenting now, just a little comment to say Dangote should be held accountable would have created a lot of pressure for them to do the right thing. You all kept quiet. Now you can tweet, now you can post, now you can reshare. People are posting it on their statuses on WhatsApp. You are a bunch of hypocrites, and may God forgive your souls. May God forgive your souls. May God forgive your souls, all of you. May God forgive your souls. More bloggers will post. Tomorrow they'll keep on posting. Yeah, you keep on posting. You keep on posting. This is the country where we dey. Nigeria don't fail. Nigeria don't fail us. Nigeria don't fail us. That an unlicensed driver with Dangote truck, the richest man in Africa, the richest black man on earth, that in truck, in company truck, They buy Nigerians on a daily, and our government cannot talk. Shows that we have failed. The police cannot talk, the army cannot talk, the judiciary cannot talk, nobody can say anything. It shows that the country has failed. And the people that could...
The country that we have found ourselves, Nigeria, my country, of course. Where will I go to? I'm a Nigerian and you are a Nigerian. So now that Ruth has passed away, so many people, so many voices are now heard that she has passed away. But when she was bedridden, when the accident happened, why didn't we have so many bloggers, so many influencers, so many social media activists come out to say, okay, this is what we should do so that this girl will be given justice? And let's not forget that this lady has 2 children. She has 2 young children. Nobody's talking about it. Is this the Nigeria that, you know, the youths are supposed to be leaders of tomorrow? When something bad happens, that's when everybody will carry it on their shoulders, on their heads. Is this how we're going to live? Let's see what people are saying on social media about this. Vince Odom says, now it's your duty to ensure her young kids are taken care of until they are of adult age. Those kids must be placed on allowance until they are at least 18. This is non-negotiable. I'm sure this person is referring to Dangote, a group of companies. Udame James says, your drivers are very reckless. Train your drivers to drive professionally, especially on expressways, because compensation and press release cannot bring back the untimely demise of loved ones. Never. That's for sure. Umar Barubash says, on my way from Abuja along Jos to Bauchi last night, I encountered one of your trucks with just one headlamp. I almost collided with it, only to be shocked when I realized it was actually a truck and not a motorcycle. It's still vividly clear in my thoughts. That's a sad one there. Afolayan DCM Nation says, this is my first time of seeing Dangote truck by someone and they drop condolence letter. This is actually a very sad thing. We have lots of comments and people coming out to send out their condolence letters, but I must say that the condolences is not enough, because if there was a way that this whole scenario and situation would have been averted, it should really start happening now so that we can prevent future occurrences. We know it's called an accident, but are there ways that we could actually curb or prevent it from happening? That is what we want to look into going forward. May the soul of Ruth Otabo rest in peace, and our condolences goes out to the bereaved family of the late Ruth. Well, let's move on to the attention of the Akwa Ibom State government has been drawn to a video currently circulating on social media concerning the unfortunate death of a young mother and her baby following a cesarean birth in Ikot General Hospital. Governor Moino condoles with the bereaved family and has directed the Commissioner for Health, Dr. Akem Emmanuel John, to immediately set up a high-powered commission of inquiry comprising medical and legal experts to establish the circumstances surrounding this tragic incident, and of course recommends measures to prevent future occurrences. Let's see the video.
Doctor was not on scene though. My sister was bleeding. She was due for CS. There was no doctor to operate her. She is dead though. Governor, why not? Who forgive us for get up in the way young ago? Doctor, you would go. Who mana di beje yo? Don't come give you forgive us. If my doctor didn't have to doctor, if I had been a CS. Pastor, why not? So forgive us for get provide get when young ago. Doctor Ibaga, and we open the theater. I didn't hear the hours, additional 3 hours. The operator after the CS now the baby died. 2 minutes later, when the baby died, the doctor and enemy chief on standby after this 3 times in case we emergency.
heartbreaking incident and story. As time passes by the day, weekly, and I could say monthly, we keep on hearing deaths of pregnant women, Is it that it's only on the part of the medical professionals? Is it due to their negligence, or are there things that the pregnant women should know before and during pregnancy so that they will be alive and push their baby and also their babies will be alive? Well, the investigation into this heartbreaking incident is still ongoing, and of course we'll bring you up to speed with whatever resolve and findings that the state government will come out with. But the thing is that we should always do what we know that is right for our health. If you are a medical practitioner, the first point of duty is that you should be there to save lives no matter what. Save lives first. So on the part, this lady has said that the doctors neglected her sister and she passed away with the baby. I don't know what to say. This is so heartbreaking. May the soul of that lady rest in peace. And of course, our condolences too goes out to the bereaved family. We want to prevent this from happening henceforth in Akwa Ibom State, Nigeria, and of course in the whole world. We hear cases like this a lot. Let's see people's reactions on social media. Obongyang says this should be thoroughly investigated and appropriate action taken to prevent reoccurrence. This could have been avoided if things were done in the right way. This is one case too many. My condolences to the bereaved family. Eyefon Okon says if it's their own private clinics and hospital, they will run around to make sure that everything is okay. At the end of the month, they will be paid for work they didn't work for. It's a pity and painful to lose someone before your very eye. Abiose Head says, I strongly believe there should be a law in Nigeria that prevents government-employed doctors from owning private hospitals or pharmacies. In my opinion, part of the lack of dedication we see, especially among some doctors and nurses, comes from being too involved in private practices, often neglecting their duties in general hospitals. It's heartbreaking to lose a loved one due to this kind of negligence. We need urgent reforms in our healthcare system. All right. Okay. Like the person is saying now, we need urgent care, urgent attention in our healthcare systems, not only in Akwa Ibom State, but in Nigeria. Please, moving forward, we should do better. We should do better. Medical practitioners, know your job specification. Save human lives first. And of course, patient, because some patients, all they want to do is to push blames on the medical attendants, push blames. If you go to the hospital, what's your advice to do? Please, on your part, so that you can be safe, do it so that you don't push blames on the medical practitioners. On the government too, what you ought to do, the necessary resources that should be provided for the medical practitioners in order for them to do their jobs very well. Please, let it be provided for them. Even their monthly salaries, let it be paid them as at when due. Well, we move to a very funny story about Untouchable Comedy challenging one of his friends and colleagues on social media as it was his big day during the weekend. He is called the Gorilla Man or a Gorilla Comedian. So on social media, he challenged his friend, to walk like a gorilla on his day, being the day of his traditional marriage. He was like, oh boy, do that your gorilla walk today. And on their way with their entourage to the ground of the traditional marriage, he challenged his friend, the Gorilla Man, say, do that your walk, your gorilla walk. Let me see. If you can do it, I challenge you to do it. And let us see how his friend on his traditional marriage day actually did the gorilla walk.
Today na in wedding. Do gorilla walk. Do the gorilla walk now. I challenge you. See, if you do have a common cap, you're a man. You're a man. You know.
Listen. First of all, when I be human being, no person know me.
Baba.
No, until I don't gorilla me. I'll come check for what in the feed. Two slices. Sure.
Today I ain't waiting, no. Man, get out for mine, though.
Not for you.
I ain't waiting, no.
I join you. I support you, my brother. Not for you. Wait. What did they feed me? Is a man. You go tell this one. I mean, you don't tell. No. Hey! What did they feed me? Hey, wait. What yourself? What did they feed me? Oh yeah. What did they feed me? Thunder fire you. You mad? You the man?
Let's go. Okay. You the man?
You don't agree? How for you? What did they feed me? Ha! Make I come the order for this stranger go talk. Stranger go talk. How for you? You don't show. I did a while
The man kept on saying, when I be human being, nobody see me, nobody know me until I turn gorilla, as if it's not a human being. Well, that's his niche. The content that he puts out on social media most times is the content of him. You know, you saw the way he walks like a gorilla, actually. So that's the content he puts out there. If he wants to pass a message across or talk about topical issues in Nigeria or a trending story, he will start walking like a gorilla, and sometimes he finds himself in the forest and in the bush. And according to him, you heard him quite all right. He says that is what puts food on his table. So he had to do that challenge for his friend, and that day was his traditional marriage. Let's see the beautiful picture. Yeah, this is him and his beautiful wife on their D-Day, and he had to actually do that challenge. Let's see what people are saying on social media concerning this hilarious video. Okay, Emmanuel George says, now your marriage complete after giving us the gorilla walk. Congrats, bro. Okay. Amo Juliet says, me shame for waiting they feed me. For what now? All right, Ramadan Cisse says, I too like this guy. Don't play with your office because it is what is putting food on the table. I'm proud of you, bro. Okay. Chukebuka Osuchuku says, this guy is funny. When I be human being, nobody knows me. Yeah, until he turned a gorilla human being. Oh my God, like I always say, do whatever it is that you know works for you, as long as it is legitimate, as long as it is legal, right? That guy is doing something, you know, legitimate and legal, and it could be odd or bizarre, but it works for him. And you heard that he says that's what puts food on his table. So, and he's happy, his spouse is happy, they're doing well, right? And it's actually very funny, and I could say somewhat challenging. Congratulations to you and your partner, Gorilla Man. All right, to another very comic, I would say, but controversial trending video on the social media, being that comedian Flower Boy, a very close friend to Untouchable, has finally come out to openly propose to his partner Grace. And I'm wondering, in my country, instead of people to actually congratulate him, why are they dragging them? They're like, wait till be this. You people have been living together for years. What is this? And then come up forward. What's this? You should just congratulate them and pass. But no. Why is she crying? I beg you. You guys have been living together like husband and wife for how many years? I beg. Oh my God. Nigeria, my country. Congratulations, Flower Boy. Let us see the video of him proposing to his partner, Grace.
The one and only heart, Flower Boy. Ladies and gentlemen. Wow.
Grace was actually crying, like shedding tears, like someone actually beat her. But you know, to some persons, this day could be a very emotional one, and some would say, I never, saw this coming. I least expected it. The tears is not tears of hurt or pain. Tears of joy, like, oh my God, this is really finally happening. By the way, people are dragging her. Oh my God. All right, let's see people's reaction to this video. Olive Namdi Ukpe says, Nigerian can be too funny. A woman you live together and today you are showing us surprise red flowers. Law. Okay. Queen Zara says, but why should they cry? Ah, you both were literally living together. Congrats. Noni Mbamalo says, you guys are joking. Grace, why are you forming as if it was a surprise engagement? Be careful. You said, wait, say, why flower boy they delay giving you ring? Congratulations to you both. Okay. P. Sylvester says, what are you forming exactly? I beg collect ring. She don't collect now. Ezinne says, I beg collect ring. She's crying. Person wey full family don dey call wife already. They play. Congratulations to you both. Celebrity weddings. K. Ifeme says, but why is she crying after how many years? With a laughing emoji. Blessing Austin says, why she come dey cry? No be two of una dey for house. And my mind they tell me say, nah, she even planned it. Anyways, congratulations to her. And she really makes it look real. Okay. A lot of persons are saying, why is she crying? Why is she crying? She was emotional. Yeah, it could be they were living together, but that thing, that spirit, she still felt like, oh, finally, I got a ring on my finger, So let her be. Congratulations to Grace and Flower Boy. May your union be a peaceful, loving, lasting one. Okay, we are moving over to the word that we have for today. Before we fold up what we have, the word that we have for today is tomfoolery. Tomfoolery. What does tomfoolery mean? It means playful or foolish behavior. Playful or foolish behavior. Example of it in a sentence is, there was a lot of tomfoolery going on behind the scenes. There was a lot of tomfoolery going on behind the scenes. The word that we have for today is tomfoolery. Let it stick. Let it stick in you. And of course, try as much as you can to use that as a synonym sometimes when you're communicating and conversing anywhere you are. And today is Monday. What do we do today? Money Making Monday is today. And we're going to give you a quote that will keep you moving throughout this new week. And the quote is from Serena Williams. You have to believe in yourself when no one else does. Believe in yourself when no one else does. When nobody else stands by you. Stand up for yourself. Believe in yourself, in your ability. You know that this thing you're doing is what you know you can really do. You have love for it, you've got zeal for it, and you know that it's going to work out for you. So if nobody else, supports you, believes in you, believe in yourself and push yourself forward. And, at the end of the tunnel, there's going to be light. This is what we want you to have in mind moving forward throughout the month of September. Thank you so much for being there to listen and view me take you through the world of trends for today. I'm going to see you definitely, of course, by the special grace of God tomorrow. I remain your host on #trending. Joseph. See you. Stay safe.